Are you ready to embark on an interstellar journey through the cosmos of cinema? Today, we're counting down the top 5 best sci-fi movies of 2024. From mind-bending adventures to futuristic dystopias, these films will transport you to worlds beyond your wildest imagination. So buckle up, because this is going to be one epic ride through time and space. Let's dive in. Number 5, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is a 2024 American science fiction action film directed by Wes Ball, a standalone sequel to War for the Planet of the Apes 2017, and it is the 4th installment in the Planet of the Apes reboot franchise and the 10th film overall. It stars Owen Teague in the lead role, alongside Freya Allen, Kevin Durand, Peter Macon, and William H. Macy. In the thrilling finale of Kingdom, chimpanzee Noah and young human may find themselves on opposite sides of a brewing conflict over Earth's dominant species. May's discovery of a satellite key in a derelict bunker connects a secret clan of civilized humans with another group of survivors, hinting at a larger network of resistance. Kingdom revisits the original Apes movie's backgrounds, flipping the power dynamic. Now, primates rule, and humans must fight for survival. May emerges as a crucial figure among intelligent humans striving to repower satellites and re-establish global communication. Unlike the previous trilogy, Kingdom sets up significant roles for its human characters, and promising intriguing continuations. Number 4, Godzilla -1. Godzilla -1 is a 2023 Japanese epic kaiju film written, directed, and with visual effects by Takashi Yamazaki, and it is the 37th film in the Godzilla franchise, and the 5th film in the franchise's Reiwa era. The film stars Ryunosuke Kamiki and Minami Hamabe. In the story in 1945, kamikaze pilot Koichi Shikishima survives a Godzilla attack on Odo Island but is haunted by guilt. By 1946, he's a minesweeper supporting Noriko Oishi and orphaned Akiko. Godzilla, mutated by US nuclear tests, begins destroying warships. Generally in the aftermath of the war, Japan's economy lies in ruins. Enter Godzilla, whose terrifying presence drives the nation even further into despair. -1 returns to the classic roots of the Godzilla saga, depicting the iconic monster as a primal force of destruction rather than the benevolent protector seen in recent adaptations. You won't want to miss the latest episode. Catch all the action and excitement as the iconic kaiju takes the screen once again. This is a must-watch for any lover of the classic monster movie franchise.
For it is a happy tale.
Number 3, Poor Things. Poor Things is a 2023 film directed by Yorgos Lanthimos, based on the 1992 novel by Alasdair Gray. A co-production between Ireland, the United Kingdom, and the United States, and the film stars Emma Stone, Mark Ruffalo, Willem Dafoe, Rami Youssef, and Christopher Abbott. Poor Things takes the classic Frankenstein story and gives it a whole new twist. We've got this free-spirited, totally lovable character named Bella Baxter who sets out on this wild journey to become a full-fledged human being. When we first meet Bella, she's this young adult whose mental growth seems a little stunted, you know. Her speech is all kinds of adorable and off-kilter, and she's even got this habit of randomly smacking strangers in the face. But then we find out that Bella's body originally belonged to this woman named Victoria, who tragically took her own life by jumping off a cliff. Crazy, right? Well, this scientist named Godwin Baxter discovers Victoria's body, and realizes that even though she's gone, the baby inside her is still very much alive. So this guy decides to pull off this totally bonkers experiment. He transfers the unborn baby's brain into Victoria's head, and voila, Bella Baxter is born. It's a wild ride, man, and this story takes the classic Frankenstein premise and just breathes new life into it with this endearing, free-spirited protagonist. Bella's journey to becoming a fully fledged human is just so much fun to follow. You've gotta check it out.
This is Mr. McCandles.
Hello, Bella.
Number 2, Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, or simply Furiosa, is a 2024 Australian post-apocalyptic action film, directed and produced by George Miller. It is the fifth installment in the Mad Max franchise, serving as both a prequel and spin-off to Mad Max Fury Road 2015, and focuses on the Fury Road character Imperator Furiosa. The film stars Anya Taylor-Joy and Delilah Brown as younger versions of Furiosa, alongside Chris Hemsworth and Tom Burke. Set 45 years before the collapse that left society in chaos, Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, delves into the backstory of Furiosa, showcasing how she became a formidable force capable of rivaling the franchise's iconic protagonist. In this tale, a young Furiosa is abducted from the green place of many mothers and finds herself in the clutches of the fearsome warlord Dementus, leading a powerful biker horde. As they traverse the desolate wasteland, they stumble upon the Citadel, ruled by the enigmatic Immortan Joe. Amidst the power struggle between these two tyrants, Furiosa must endure numerous trials while piecing together the means to make her way back home. Interestingly, the timeline of Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, places Max at approximately 80 years old in Mad Max Fury Road, as it occurs after the events of the first two films, where society had already collapsed. If that is indeed the case, it seems Max must have found a secret stash of moisturizers to maintain his youthful appearance amidst the harsh post-apocalyptic world. If you have seen the previous episodes and like them, then you will definitely not miss this episode.
The question is, do you have it in you to make it epic?
Paul Atreides is still alive.
And number 1, Dune, Part 2. Dune, Part 2 is a 2024 American epic science fiction film directed and produced by Denis Villeneuve, the sequel to Dune 2021. Timothée Chalamet, Rebecca Ferguson, Josh Brolin, Stellan Skarsgård, Dave Bautista, Zendaya, Charlotte Rampling, and Javier Bardem reprise their roles from the first film, with Austin Butler, Florence Pugh, Christopher Walken, and Léa Seydoux joining the ensemble cast. With the release of Dune Part 2, we are transported back to Arrakis, to witness the rise of Paul Moadib Atreides and the Freemen as they fight against the oppressive House Harkonnen. Denis Villeneuve's sequel concludes the adaptation of Frank Herbert's first Dune novel, but it's not the end of Paul's legendary story. Villeneuve envisions continuing the franchise by adapting the next novel, Dune Messiah, which brings new challenges and the return of familiar faces. In Dune Part 2, Paul emerges triumphant, defeating the Harkonnens and Emperor Shaddam IV, and assumes the mantle of the Emperor of the known universe. His prophetic visions, many of which have come true, foretell a grim future where he leads the Freemen on a destructive jihad across the cosmos. Billions perish, and even more horrors await. As Paul's dominion expands, all planets and the Landsraad fall under his rule, and Freeman legions spread out to ensure loyalty. Despite glimpsing the golden path, the only salvation for humanity, Paul hesitates to embrace it fully. He is torn between preserving his humanity and the sacrifices required to secure a future for all. The stage is set for a new chapter in the Atreides family saga, as Paul faces the consequences of his choices and grapples with the weight of his visions. You will definitely not miss this episode.
You've been fighting the Harkonnens for decades. My family's been fighting them for centuries.
Show me who you are.
where they're taking your clan.
You chose a human.
Thank you for joining us on this journey through the top 5 best and newest sci-fi movies of 2024. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. Also, make sure to check out our other videos for more great recommendations and reviews. See you next time.